student walked by waving at us. So I just no, I can't remember the name.
This is good music.
Yes.
This is my kind of music.
This is the kind of music I listen to when I'm doing this.
Yeah? Does it calm you?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you call this? It's not rock.
I think I just do this. It's doing its thing.
So are you ready to develop your own microcomputers?
Not yet. Once I read the book and
Picky.
get through
And survive
the last week. No pizza. Yeah.
I writing notes.
You writing notes?
Yeah. And Robert just give me some advice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good advice.
Good advice?
Yeah.
Good critique?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Like, very helpful.
Is he good? Okay.
Not too close. Not too close.
This is too close.
Hey! It's already 5?
It's about, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no pizza. But
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I feel like this Workshare is just not really the same without pizza. It's not the same. Yeah, right? Yeah. So, could you talk a little bit about the work here?
Yeah, like the works on the wall is kind of abstract photograph. Like use light and shadow to create abstract shapes on human face, and then you can find some animal or plant shape like things. So kind of a way of doing science in photography.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of in a way combining an interest of like biology in a sense, or
Yeah, it is biology, but like nothing about the real biology. It's just other things, very kind of extinction. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Like turn to the book.
Oh, oh yes, there's also a book. Look at this. We have this book here.
The book is a book.
The book is a book?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Explain this book as a book.
It's mostly my observations during this semester. Most of them are around Rochester, and some of them are taken in campus. And I kind of settle up all the scenes. So, most of them are totally with my intention. So I was trying to create a surreal world, like subconsciousness inside it, and also some like death feelings, and some horrible atmosphere.
Cool.
All right. Thank you.
Oh wait. Rumor has it there's a very interesting picture on the back, on the back cover, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you can come closer.
Yes. Oh, I'm zoomed in. That's yep. That's fantastic.
All right, thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. I just flip back. Nice. Nice. So yeah, this is
I want to recording like our show?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably walk around with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, I'm so hungry.
I know, me too. It's like, thank goodness there'll be pizza here. And no pizza.
Yeah. I don't know why.
That means that
Like some drinks. There's no drinks.
I know there's not even drinks. There's your name though. Your name's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did my best.
You're right there. Cool. And I'm right there. And also
Yeah, also like
right there.
we need to talk about your face.
Oh,
Yeah, which
all right.
which one's
Hold
yours?
on. Is this just a general critique of my face?
That one.
Okay.
That one is like the most of the best for now.
Okay. What else about my face? Is it just
Your face is perfect for abstraction.
perfect for abstraction?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Did you find that?
Did you hear that? Various Picassos out there. You need an abstract face. Look for me. Look for this face. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. This face. Or same thing. Alright. I'm gonna mosey. I'm gonna mosey. Mosey around. I'm gonna look around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Good. Are you gonna? Do you have to stay post?
Stay post.
Stay at your post. Stay at your work. Okay. All right. Well, I will be back. Probably, hopefully, with pizza.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey! What's up? How are you? Hey! I'm documenting with a really old camera.
I love your
Yeah.
hair.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. Yeah. What are you doing? How's New York?
It was good. New York was good.
Good?
Yeah.
Good.
How are you here?
I'm. Oh, you caught it. Caught it. I caught it in all these formats. Hello.
Hi.
How do?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm tired. I'm tired. I have physics test.
Oh.
Well, I actually no. I have a math test tomorrow. Yeah, and then I have a final next week in math. And then yeah, like test 4 this week, final next week. It's silly. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I'm good. Are you graduating this winter?
Yeah, I should be done though. But I'll be working here for facility. Hey. Scotty boy. Heyo. I'll do. Doing alright. Oh, ah. Hello, how are you? Good. I'm just walking around.
Yeah, you're like recording.
Yeah, little documentation and recording. So, what was something that that you really kind of enjoyed with this process with your images?
Like flatten the world.
Flattening the world. Yeah, I kind of like how you really sort of just make people quite anonymous in a sense by using the material that photography is supposed to be used to kind of like, you know, form an image and form an identity, and you kind of take that and blow it up. If I remember, that's your boyfriend right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cutie. What is this? Was this a real snake? Like, was it?
Yeah, it's a real snake.
Was it like alive and stuff, or was it
Alive.
just? Oh.
Actually, I tried to like touch it with like some stick or something. I thought it was dead originally, but when I touched it, just its tongue get out of its mouth.
Oh, it's just like.
Yeah.
Oh. That's like I know there's a species of snake that I think it's called a hognose snake, and it lives in the U.S. where it'll play dead.
Oh.
If it feels like it's threatened, it'll play dead and it'll make a really nasty sort of smell, and it'll just roll over and go like. But then it'll like go away and just skirt out once it's. Yeah, it's funny. Like, it's weird. You would think it would just run away or something like that, but no, it's good. Like this layout. Yeah. It's neat. Yeah.
In your personal life, doing the opposite side of that. So I have a friend who says, like, if you shoot 4x5, you should also like do the opposite way. See how that
best cameras, you know what I mean?
you know, you should really just get like cheap ass disposable camera and just shoot like 2 of them real quick. While you're doing this, see what that does. Just see how that, because it's different, right? Like, there's so much deliberate actions that I shoot so many.
Good. I'm just recording on very ancient format, so
Nice.
yeah. It's got that home video aesthetic.
I grew up with those.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so it's like I have like this sort of VHS, DV kind of interest that I've had recently, and then I also found this in the cage, and it's like it needs love. Yeah. So I guess could you maybe give like a general synopsis of work or of your work?
I'll just read off the sentence I was told to write for this, but
Okay.
all 5 words of the excitement of bodily discomfort.
Ah. Okay. So when you say bodily discomfort, do you feel that that's more of an applying in like a physical sense or in like an image sense or like a mental sense? Both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's the idea of abject and how it's generally frowned upon by society to like, let alone make art of human waste. And it's the idea of blood itself, let alone my blood. A lot of people are always like, oh, whose blood is that? And then they don't believe me when I say it's mine. They're like, oh, that's not yours. That's mine.
Yeah.
Why would I lie? But no, yeah, it's the idea of just reclaiming what is mine. But, like, because if something leaves me, it doesn't stop being me.
Right.
It's like if you're to like show someone like drawn blood or just from a cut or like my hair, people would be like, this is your hair. This is your blood.
It's kind of like your own genetic material in a sense. It's
Yeah.
Your fingerprint, you say, on stuff, which is, I think there's, I know like recently there's been kind of an emergence of like bio art and how people will take into account the like using things like DNA and using things like cell development, actually kind of, pretty much biologists taking their experience from like the lab of like growing bacterial samples and then applying it into like an almost an artistic sort of manner, or genetic manipulations, or even I'm trying to remember the name of the artist now, but they one of the projects they did was they found DNA and then tried to like 3D print a component that was made from the DNA that could be replicated.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it was like some guy's like gum or something that was on the floor that they found, and they were able to just pick it up and then kind of explore the genome of the DNA that was left there, and from there just it's pretty interesting. Yeah. The blood too, I get that. I don't know if you know Ted Kinsman. He's one of the photoscience people, but he's got like the coffee printer. It's like a little Arduino-based computer that just takes, will make prints out of images with coffee. So it'd be interesting to maybe see like that applied with something like your own, blood or something like that.
Yeah, like blood prints from blood I know have been done, but like so few people do them that I think it's okay for like that just kind of doubling up. The main problem with that is like it needs to be all planned out ahead of time.
Right.
And you need to know you need to be very scientific with getting the blood, which I think is not exact. Like it will be similar aesthetically to what I'm making, but it's the idea of ill health and discarding that I want instead of procedurally taking it.
Right. Interesting. Oh. Hello.
Sweet video.
Yeah, I'm getting some
Where'd you
sweet.
get that guy?
This is in the cage.
We have to check that quite a bit.
By me. That's about it. I think I'm the only person who throws DV tapes around on a. Yeah, I like the look. So, thank you. Hey, fellas, are you? He's got your was looking at your work a little earlier, but you were busy talking with somebody. Do you want to give like a general kind of overview of the work, or general synopsis, I guess, as to what you're exploring with?
Okay, yeah, this is a project that I started like back in June here in the city of Rochester, and I'm just working with the idea of migration.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just, well, all those people are from abroad, but I don't want to make like the typical picture of someone from abroad with a flag or something. But I'm just trying to work with that idea and explore the city, with that in mind.
I see. So what has been your experience with shooting these images, particularly in Rochester? Have you done anything in other cities to kind of explore the topic of like migration? And is that something?
I mean, I've been working with this project just recently, so I've been only shot in Rochester, but there's a couple pictures in this exhibition that are from New York City too. There's a couple, I believe, and yeah, that's it. I mean, I just started working with this project last couple months, and but yeah, I mean, it's definitely a topic that I can bring to art places and just keep working on it. And well, the city has been good so far. I mean, never had any problem.
Yeah, well,
Pictures or whatever, yeah. And well, it's a pretty small city, which is also good, when you're trying to understand the dynamics.
Yeah, I think Rochester is a pretty good spot for approaching a topic like this, because Rochester has as you said, it is a small enough of a city. You can actually get a bit more kind of intimate with the sort of the ins and outs of like the dynamics of the city, and since it also is kind of like was photo central at one point, people aren't gonna like look at a camera and be like, but I think there's also I think there is a fair amount of diversity relative to like, say where I'm from. I'm from like a tiny little town in like the middle of like nowhere, Maryland. So it's like when I first came here, the first thing I thought was like, wow, like there's a lot of different people around here. This is great. And my experience walking around Rochester has been pretty good. But yeah. Yeah, good to know. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Is this official or just for?
Is this official? I don't think so. I don't think they would really want me to.
You never know. Christine might like it.
Who?
Christine would like it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I probably should give her.
James is our official photographer.
Yeah. James has the real deal stuff. I just have the 740 by 480.
That's cool.
Coolness here. Old hotness. How do you like everything?
It's a good semester. They're good, really good too. I like working with them.
Yeah.
Probably the most diverse group we've ever had.
Yeah.
Really great.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten the vibe that it's a pretty like dynamic.
5 Chinese students, Chinese American. Granville's Carlos is from Colombia, and Hugo originally I was from Portugal. I always lived in China and LA.
Yeah.
Great having all the different kinds of food. Yeah, they've been fun.
Cool. Very cool. Oh, hello. Oh. How goes it? How goes?
Oh, not bad.
Good. Good.
What are you gonna do next semester? More? Still thinking. Why do you use my face?
Right?
This thing uses cassette or...
Yeah, it uses DV tape. Yeah, it's probably my favorite camera in the cage right now, which is pretty funny because everyone's like, oh yeah, I got the Mark IV, I got like, you know, and I'm like, yeah, this thing can almost legally drink now. It's like, so first off, I know that like, I think we have a very similar sort of like jive in terms of like our...
I show this, we have a critique on Monday.
Oh.
And I show this work on Monday, and then in the afternoon, then send me your Instagram feed.
Yeah. So it's like, it's kind of funny to be like, yeah, like it's, I like how you picked up on it, I guess, you know, the constant sort of continuous feed, and you know, that's not a random sort of thing either, you know, this is a continuously critiqued, analyzed sort of approach that's taken with products based on like our own interests and likes that we follow on social media. So like, I think it's like, you know, you can follow this for instance, and you kind of get a good idea of like, all right, this person's clearly interested in photography and getting some sweet socks and shoes and you know, and it's like, it's funny that the level of what's the word I'm looking for? I guess like the level of nuance in it is kind of the most amazing part for me, because like part of I guess like the joke of my like putting all of them on, like basically copying ads and then like just reappropriating them and putting them back on, is that I don't think anyone really notices whether or not it's actually an ad or not. They just kind of go through it, and it's like,
Same thing when I saw your post.
Yeah.
It's really like, oh.
Yeah. So like, you know, within like your own, whether it's your home feed or like you go to like go actually to look at like my feed, it's like all these ads and stuff, and you know, you have to like actively really pursue it and show it in order for anything to like really start making any kind of like conscious kind of look in terms of starting to notice that, oh wait, these are a bunch of ads, and you're cutting out certain parts of ads at certain times as part of like a greater point, you know. And yeah, and again, I think it kind of comes down to also like the culmination of like a digital identity in a sense, because you know, like
people have different feed.
Right, because everybody's ad feed is a little bit different based on their own interest and what they do on Facebook and what they do on Instagram, and because like I don't do anything on Facebook anymore. I haven't logged in mine for months and stuff. So Instagram is probably my data center hub of choice apparently. So between that and YouTube, they got me. they got me pretty good to a T. So, and then I also like this kind of series you have, which is kind of like, again, from the perspective I'm seeing with like the collection of the work, it's like kind of brings into question the role of photography and identity in culture, and how like powerful kind of like images are to the identity of like a culture. If that, yeah. I mean, I could be totally wrong. You're more than welcome to tell me otherwise, but like, that's kind of what the sort of vibe I get from it. Yeah. But it's good. This is all good. I really look forward to.
I think there are some just beginning or just some begin to experiment and put more works into it.
Yeah.
To figure out how it works.
Yeah. Well, thankfully slash, I don't know how I feel about it, but I'll be around in the spring still, so I'll be able to at least kind of see what's going on, which is cool. So thank you.
Great.
Thanks. Hey, Josh.
A DV camera.
The DV.
So like subculture is like this small, not minority. Like it could be a minority.
Hashtag where's that pizza? Hello. Hi.
Do you like my lens cap?
I like your lens cap quite much. You know, so much so that I couldn't see it on this camera because the quality's so bad.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's okay. You can get away with a bit with this.
Get away with anything.
You can get away with anything. Woo! How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah. This I believe Hugo kind of has this image right here in the screen right now. It's probably about where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that one's sneaky. I didn't even really notice that one at first.
What do you be famous?
I'm going to be famous for being the antiquated documenter.
Yes.
I'm going to be also famous for the first person to start screaming, "Where's the pizza?"
I should be here soon.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, this
it's 5:36.
soon.
It's late so that people say.
Right.
You know, it's a tactic.
Right. A tactic. I don't know if it's working for me at least.
Well, you're still here, so.
I am still here, but I'm here because of the work, and I'm here because I still have about 20-some minutes of tape left, so I can.
So that's how long you have to be here.
Yeah, so that's how long I have until let's just give up. So, all right, I'll let you
Bye.
do your job. See ya.
talking about my hair.
They're talking about your hair?
那个是他的下巴，他的下巴，对。
Oh, yeah.
It's not a hamster, but your jaw.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Which part is the jaw? The whole hand? This one?
Look, okay, so
You can reference to that
so
dot.
that is probably right here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's my chin. Slowly turning into, I guess, another one. And then that's all
I see.
that's all beard. Yeah, oh, you sound disappointed now. You're like, oh.
I think it's a cute hamster, but
It's a cute hamster, but
it's a man's jaw and with big bird.
okay. Point taken. All right, so
your like model career will.
so my modeling career will take off so long as they think that my jaw
So
is
this
a
is
hamster.
also a part of you. This is the eye. Yeah, this is his left eye or right eye. Oh,
That looks-
pizza is there. Oh, pizza is here. Yeah, I see it.
That's funny.
Yeah, go get some pizza.
What, you want some pizza?
Me later.
Maybe later?
Yeah.
There probably won't be any pizza later.
Then save some for me.
Okay.
Will you?
Yeah. Which is one thing I forgot to do. Hello.
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 Have
Some hot za.
meaty pizza.
That is some meaty. That's some meaty za. There's a bit of pepper on that.
Pepto-Bismol. My
Yes.
pizza.
Well, that's probably what we'll need afterwards.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Hello.
Hello.
I'll do. Little Robert za.
Hi.
Hi. You getting some pizza? I know. For all that beautiful pizza footage.
Can't go wrong.
Documentary za. Alright, this will be Robert's pizza. Let's go to Robert. I heard the series earlier. That'll be around here somewhere. Hello. Is Robert here? Robert is here. Okay. This is a documentary of me delivering pizza to Robert. Yeah.
This way.
He's where?
Over here.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Julia.
You're welcome.
Ah. Thank you, Cheyenne. This is perfect.
How funny. Thank you.
You're welcome, Robert.
No, this series, not
No,
yours. Nope.
not yours. It's probably pretty warm because it just came here like 10 minutes ago.
That's awesome.
I know.
How's it going over there?
Good. Good. Busy. Busy. Talk about. Okay. All right. This is the part where I.
I forgot you could flip that and film yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. This is oh god. There you go. Selfie cam. Selfie.
I just saw it on a movie, that's why I
So you saw it on something completely different. And it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, pupper. Hello. Serious. Look. Look. No. Look at the camera. It's like there's too many good smells. None of them are the camera. None of them are the camera.
She does not like Josh Thorson.
I know. That's
She
like.
just saw him and was like,
I heard the.
yeah.
She was.
I don't know if it's her. She can smell his dog on him, and she doesn't like that. But she just.
It's got to be the head bump.
Something.
Just early head bump.